Hello, it's me James and welcome back to the channel. In today's video, I'm going to be showing you all of the working duplication glitches in the latest version of the game. Of course, very recently, we have had a brand new update, and that update is in the form of the 1.20.40 update. Of course, you guys know I like to keep you guys updated, so let's get straight on into the video. For the first duplication glitch of today's video, we are going to go with a end duplication glitch. This glitch only works in the end, but it will work on normal worlds and realms. So with that being said, let me show you this duplication glitch. Now, of course, if you don't know what I'm on about already, I am actually talking about the regen dupe. This dupe has quite literally not been patched once again. That is correct. Basically, if we were to get a little setup like this in the end, I'm currently sitting on the east side, and I've set up each of these blocks in their own chunks. That means that cobblestone right there and that diamond is in its complete own chunk. I don't know if I got the pack on to show you. Let me just have a little look. If I put these in here, oh yeah, I have got the pack on. So look, you see this? We're in a complete own chunk. There is nothing else in these chunks apart from these blocks and of course those cobblestones. Now what we're going to want to do, first of all, we don't need to save because I'm pretty sure all of these have been saved in position. We're going to want to grab ourselves a pickaxe, and we're simply going to want to remove all of these blocks like so. And once we've done that, afterwards all we're going to want to do is simply exit out of the game. So you can see here, I've emptied that chunk completely. There is nothing in that chunk apart from, obviously, I'm standing in this chunk, but in that chunk it is completely empty. Now let's go to the save and quit button. Now I believe sometimes you could do this going through the end portal. However, I think it's a little bit faster saving and quitting on this specific one. So let's go ahead and jump back into the world, and we will take a look at these diamonds that have respawned. And just to show you, these are the diamonds that I've been collecting. Let me show you this thing one more time very quickly. So all you literally have to do is get this set up in the end like so. You could do it with multiple ones at the same time if you really wanted to. I mean, I could probably do that right now for you. Let me very quickly do these emeralds as well, just to show you that you could do multiple at the same time. And of course, this is going to duplicate any block in the game. So any block that you want to duplicate, you are going to be able to duplicate. You see right there, we're going to log out right now by saving and quitting, and what that's going to do is just make the game, yeah, literally save and quit. That is it. And we're going to jump back on, and we should not only have the diamonds, but we should have the emeralds back as well. You see, we have the diamonds and we also have the emeralds. This glitch has been in the game for so long right now. I am super proud of finding this one. I am so happy it's still in the game. Literally, I'm starting to think it's the unpatchable glitch. I mean, I don't want to jinx things, but yeah. And let me tell you, this thing does actually just get better, because not only can you get any block in the game, but you can also get illegal items. I'm not going to show you the illegal items, but what I will do is I will put a video in the description below of me getting some illegal items using this glitch. However, more importantly, you cannot just get illegal items with this glitch. We have actually refined this glitch so you can get any item in the game. That is correct. You can literally duplicate any item in the game, and all you need to do to actually replicate this duplication glitch is have a little setup like this. Now you can see here, this itself is its own chunk. You can see I've got all this marked out in its own area because this is its own chunk, and this is just my little chilling platform. I can just chill here and perform the dupe. However, where this yellow glass is, this is the chunk border. This is really important information to know because we need it set up in a specific way. So what I'm going to do right now is actually get rid of the old chest. And just to show you, we've got some items inside here. We got a full box of full shulker boxes, and of course we've got a full box of full shulker boxes there. What we're going to do is leave this end one so it's in its own chunk. You see how this is in its own chunk right here? Alright, we're going to leave this one, and we're going to set this one, and we're going to remove all these ones. So let's just remove all these right now. The best way to do it, I've learned, is by pushing them off with the pistons, and then they all fall down the void. Now, we don't actually need any of these shulker boxes, so I'm just going to throw these in the void, and I shall be back. Well, I've cleaned up. Another thing I'm going to do just to make sure the game remembers this setup and remembers exactly how it is. If we don't allow the game to remember this, we might actually end up getting an invisible chest. So I'm just going to save and quit very quickly now. We don't actually have to do this, but I would just to be safe. So I'm going to save and quit. I'm going to wait around about 30 seconds or something like that, and then I'm just going to jump back on the world. Well, I can't really be bothered to wait, but you wouldn't need to wait. I'm just making sure that this setup is 100% set up and saved in the game. What we're going to do now, alright, now I've had a little bit of information, which I actually tried it last video when I did some dupes. Basically, normally when you're on realms, you have to go through the end portal, just there, you see that? But this time, we don't actually have to do that. Apparently, I mean, I did test it myself, and it did actually work. I've got it on record on the previous video I did on dupes. However, basically what we're going to do is this. We're going to flick the lever, and then we're going to save and quit like this, alright? And then once we've saved and quit, we should be able to just join the world, and then we have another bunch of chests basically inside the world, and we would have duplicated our items. So you see that? How I didn't even have to go through the center portal. I could just stand here, and if I show you inside the chest, it's not only obviously duplicated the chest, but it's duplicated all of the items inside the chest as well. So for example, if I just take this out, you see that? And I take this out as well. And I'm just going to show you. These are exactly the same items. Just so I can show you. You know what I mean? See that? And that. Yeah, so it's basically just duplicated all of the chests very, very quickly. Now, this is as quick as it is because I'm on a normal world. However, like I said, you can actually fully do this exact duplication glitch and the one that I just showed you right at the start with the blocks only in realms. You can fully perform these in realms. The only difference is you do have to wait a little bit longer. Now, for any people who's skeptical out there, I'm going to put a full video in the description below where I was on my realm performing the duplication glitch, okay? So the evidence is all there. It 100% works. The only reason I'm not on my realm right now is because of a bug that physically prevents me from going on my realm. So I hope that helps. I hope you have success with both of these duplication glitches. Let's get on to the next one. Next on the list, we have a really nice, really simple gravity block duplication glitch. All you need is some drip leaf, as you can see, and then some levers. We're going to activate the levers, and basically that's going to make the drip leaves completely solid, like so. And we can actually do this with any gravity block in the game. What I'm going to do is make that one full right now, because I want to change this one for a dragon egg. So I'm going to place the dragon egg on there, and then I'm going to let it bounce like that. Again, I said you could do this with any gravity block in the game. That is completely true. You could do it with concrete powder, you could do it with dragon eggs, anvils, but anvils are really, really loud. And all you've got to do to actually do this, there are two ways to do it. You can actually go through to the Nether, or you can simply just log out. Now, a lot of people like going through to the Nether. I've also showed on my channel a way that you can automatically go in and out of the Nether, so you can fully make this fully automatic. All you would need to do is make yourself some kind of collection system, but you can basically see that the game thinks they break, and then when you log back in or come back through to the overworld, you can see that we are able to duplicate the blocks. Let me show you one more time. Again, you could go through the Nether, or you could very quickly save and quit. Again, this way is not fully automatic, but if you have the Nether machine set up, you could make this fully automatic. And then we're going to go back on the world, and you'll see that we will have successfully duplicated. Again, you can see we've got 2 dragon eggs now, and of course 2 little bits of sand there. And it is literally as simple as that. When you're done, you can literally turn these off, or in fact just leave them on the drip leaves. It's entirely up to you. But yeah, the drip leaf duplication glitch or gravity block glitch is very much still working and in the game. Next up, we have a feature of the game. I'm joking, it's not really a feature, but I'm actually going to start calling this a feature because it's been in the game for that long. Almost a little bit like the regen glitch, right? The regen glitch has been in the game for so long, they may as well be features right now. But yeah, we're going to mess around with this little feature. Basically, we're going to duplicate ourselves some horse armor. Now, to do this, we are going to need a looting 3 sword. We're also going to need to tame a horse. Now, I will say this does not work every single time, but it does actually work sometimes. So let me see if I can get this to work first time. Let's sit on this horse. Do we already have this horse tamed? Oh, we do. That's pretty nice. So basically, I'm going to put this horse armor on this horse, and then basically we're just going to kill it with a looting 3 sword, and we should get 2 pieces of horse armor instead of 1. So let's just see if we can get 2. And I picked something up, But, yeah, no, I wasn't able to get 2. Let's try this again. And we're going to put this on. Like I said, it doesn't work every single time. But it most definitely does still work. And it's definitely still in the game. And there you go. You see that? We have 2 pieces of horse armor now instead of 1. And just to confirm, it's not the one out of the thing. Yep, you can see that. Boom. And, of course, boom. We now have 3 pieces of horse armor. And, unfortunately, we have less horses. But, it is what it is. Anyway, on to the next one. So, we have the portal duplication glitch. Now, for this one, you are going to need a nether portal set up. You're also going to need a chest, or you could do this with a shulker box. Now, you could do this with a singular shulker box or with a chest. What I'm going to do, just for the purposes of speed, I'm just going to show you how to duplicate a chest of items. So, let's grab all these items right now. And basically, you can see that my chest, let me show you the location of where it's placed down. It's placed down 1 block in front of the portal. You could do it 2 blocks if you really wanted to, but 1 block just so you can stand in front of it and face the chest like this. And of course, you need to make sure that your your nether is fully safe on the other side. I, of course, know that my nether is safe on the other side. So, I am pretty much ready to go ahead and do the duplication glitch. What I'm going to do right now is stand in front of my chest, with my back towards the portal. As you can see, my back's towards the portal. I'm facing the chest. And, yeah, we're going to stand in front of the chest and save and quit like this. And as soon as we have saved and quitted, we are basically going to jump back onto the world, alright? And as soon as we jump back onto the world, we are going to want to fill that chest up with the items we want to duplicate. So, we're just going to throw all of these items into this chest like this. And, yeah, we should be able to get a full chest. I mean, we have 1 less item than a full chest. And then, of course, once I've filled it, I'm going to go through the nether portal. When we get to the other side in the nether, we're going to walk forward and then straight away exit out of the game. Now, it doesn't really matter if you walk forward, but you are going to want to exit out of the game as soon as you get to the nether. Of course, once you've exited out of the game will be closed, and then you are free to reopen the game and re-enter the world we just exited out of. Alright, so let me just jump on the world. Only flat world test. Only flat world, old flat world, should I say. And we are back in the world. You can see right now, I've got all of the items back in my inventory. But not only that, we've got all of the items in the chest as well. I've basically been able to duplicate a full chest of items by simply going through a nether portal. And that is the nether portal dupe. Let's get on to the next one. Technically speaking, you don't actually need a nether portal to perform that duplication glitch. Let me explain what I mean. So basically, if we get this chest right here. Oh, no, we need to get in the chest. You can see I've got a full chest and it's full of shulker boxes. Now, imagine all these shulker boxes were full. That, of course, would be the most efficient way to do this duplication glitch, because I would be duplicating a full chest full of shulker boxes. Now, all I've got is an inventory full of items that I want to duplicate and a chest which I'm standing in front of. So what we're going to do right now is actually save and quit so the game remembers this point in time. So I've got the items in my inventory, and then, of course, we have the chest in front of us like so. So I'm going to save and quit, and once I've made the game remember this point in time, I'm free to join the world again. And as soon as we've exited out of the world, we can just pretty much join the world straight away. And as soon as we load in the world, what we are going to want to do... Oh, I got hiccups a little bit. We are going to throw all of the items inside this chest that we want to duplicate. So I'm going to throw them all in right now. Again, I hope I don't keep hiccuping. Oh, we've got 1 extra apparently. And as soon as we've done this, we're going to start breaking some blocks. What we're going to do is break around 5 blocks. Maybe a little bit more. And all this is going to do is be a time indication, alright? So I've broke 9 blocks in total. And then I'm going to exit out of the game. Again, I do apologize for my hiccups. And we are going to jump back on the game as soon as we've exited out of it. Again, sorry about my hiccups. I've totally got the hiccups right now. And, yeah, we're going to click play. And you see this old flat world. My hiccups is going crazy. We're going to jump back on the world. And, yeah, we should have the items in our inventory, as you can see. And not only that, we should have a full chest of items as well, making it another simple duplication glitch. Again, I am really sorry about my hiccups. Hopefully, they'll go. Alright, finally got rid of my hiccups. I'm going to show you a duplication glitch right now that will not only duplicate your inventory, but it will duplicate the player levels, it will duplicate an ender chest, anything in the ender chest, so it will literally duplicate a player's ender chest. It will also duplicate any armor that you're wearing. It basically just duplicates an entire player. This is called the cloning duplication glitch. Now, for this, you are going to want your multiplayer game on. Again, I'm on a copy of Simply Survival to show you this. I believe that this first version that I'm going to show you of the glitch will only work when you download your world from a realm, or even maybe export it, and it kind of wipes the data away from your other player that's going to join. Basically, you are also going to need another device for this, alright? So what we're going to do is join this world, and I'm also going to start pressing record on my iPad, alright? What we're going to do on my iPad is basically, now we've loaded in, we're going to wait till I can see myself in the world on my iPad. So if I show you on my iPad right now, I can see right there, I'm on the exact same account that I'm on this account. You see, it's me, James O'Hara, and if I just go back, you can see I'm on the It's Me James O'Hara account on my iPad. So what I'm going to do right now is I'm going to go onto that world, and I should be able to join that world, and in turn it should duplicate my player. So basically, I was over here a second ago, and basically another account called It's Me James 2 arrives, and yeah, everything that you can see that I'm holding on my main account right now, I literally have from this player. So if I were to kill this player, which I might do, I'll probably end up losing 24,000 levels, which is kind of sad. But let's go ahead and do this anyway, just to show you. And there we go, we get all of the items, and of course we get the 24,000 levels, not when you kill them, but you get what I'm saying. And you can see there it says It's Me James 2 was slayed by It's Me James using a galaxy sword. Basically, you can join your own game using your own account, using a different device on an exported world from a realm. Of course, you do need to be a realm owner for this. Now, this will not work again. So if I go ahead and exit out of the game right now on my iPad, alright, so I've exited out of the game on my iPad. If I was to rejoin, I'd just join as a normal player again. The way you reset this is by uploading it to your realm and then downloading it again, alright? So you do need a realm for this as well, and of course you do need another device. However, if I were to try this method right now on realm, it would just kick one of my players out, and it wouldn't work. However, there is a method on how to do this on a realm. As I mentioned, if you try this on realms, it is not going to work for you. However, there is a method that will work on realms. I'm going to show you a clip right now of this duplication glitch, and of course the process of this duplication glitch. You need a water stream. This is going to literally drown you. That does mean our account is going to die, meaning I'm going to lose the max levels ever achieved in survival Minecraft. However, I'm just going to back up. I want you to see this glitch though, hence why I'm doing it. You're also going to need a full inventory. That is going to be the most efficient way to perform this duplication glitch. Remember, a full inventory of shulker boxes would be the best. Not only that, you are going to need another device, and using that device, we are going to log in at exactly the same time. So right now, what we're going to do is we're going to go in the water stream, and we're going to take a sufficient amount of damage until we have gone down to around about half a heart, meaning when we re-log in, we will die. And yeah, that is what's going to be duplicating all of our items. So here we go. We're going to go like this and literally wait for all of the hearts to go down. At this point, as soon as it goes down, we are going to want to go out of the game. So we're going to want to save and quit. And I think round about now should be the perfect time to save and quit. Right now, if we do not have enough hearts of damage, you may find problems with this glitch. I'm going to throw up my other screen. I'm going to be using an iPad. You can use a mobile phone, an Xbox, any other device that you have. It's entirely up to you. At this point, it is very, very crucial that you do this perfectly. You are going to want to, at exactly the same time, log on both devices. So yes, this is very much a time-based glitch. Remember, if you do not do this at exactly the same time, it probably won't work. So here we go. I'm going to click on Join Realm on my iPad, and I'm going to click on Join Realm on my PC at exactly the same time. 1, 2, oh, I did it too quick on my iPad, so I'm just going to have to quickly press cancel. Hopefully that didn't affect the glitch in any way. Let's try this one more time. 1, 2, 3. and that should be exactly the same time. You should get the both cancelling screen and building terrain screen at exactly the same time. We both loaded in and done, and yeah, it crashed out the game. So what I'm going to do right now is I'm going to go back on to the game, and at this point, I believe we should have duplicated our items. So I can also go back onto the game on my iPad as well. So it wouldn't really matter. I can just, I'm not going to log on my iPad anymore. I don't need to. But what I'm going to do is log on onto Simply Survival. Now, we should be dead and we should be at our bed if we have done this correctly. You can see, yep, we're completely at our bed. For some reason, I have still managed to hold some of the items. Yeah, that's a little bit crazy. I have no idea how I managed that one. And yeah, we're going to go all the way over here and see the items that we've duplicated. For some reason, I've got 13 levels as I died as well. That's a little bit crazy in itself, right? I mean, I have no idea what on earth happened there. And let's just see if we were able to duplicate any of the items. So now we should have a bunch of items, as you can see. If I go to put on my armor, you can see now we've got 2 of the armors. We also have 2 of the... Oh, God, no, I don't want to die. But yeah, you can see we basically got 2 of everything. If I just go on to this, yeah, we've got 2 wings, exactly the same. We've got 2 shulker boxes, all like that. We have basically duplicated 2 inventories full of stuff. And that, my friends, is how to do probably one of the most OP duplication glitches on Realms at the moment. So, there we go. There is how to do the player clone dupe on normal worlds and realms. Let's get on to the next glitch. And the next duplication glitch comes in the form of a duplication machine. I briefly mentioned this in the previous duplication glitch video. The reason why this machine right here, this kelp farm, is a duplication glitch is because we can actually grow kelp really fast with 0 amounts of fuel. Let me show you right here how fast exactly this thing is going up. This is going up really fast. And as I said, yeah, you need basically 0 fuel. When I say basically 0 fuel, I mean literally 0 fuel. Not basically, you literally need 0 fuel. All you need is some water, sand, and a little bit of redstone, and you can pretty much make yourself a 0-tick kelp farm. Now, I'm not going to mention any uses for kelp. I'm pretty sure you all know some uses for kelp. However, I am going to mention very soon, well, not very soon, soon enough, we are going to have auto crafting. So if this farm does make it into the auto crafting saga of Minecraft, or yeah, is it the right word? I think it's the right word. If this makes it into that period of time where auto crafting is available, we are going to literally be able to make kelp blocks automatically, meaning we are going to have an automatic fuel farm. Like, quite literally, we're going to have automatic fuel farm. Now, if you want to build this exact farm that is behind me, I'm going to put a link in the description below to a full tutorial. Make sure you go and check that out if you do want to build this thing. On to the next one. For the penultimate duplication glitch of today's video, we are going to have to go to the end. I've got a machine set up in the end, which I want to show you guys, and it is fully still working in the latest update of the game. Of course, we've joined the end. We're not going to be doing the regen dupe again. In fact, we're going to go all the way over here to this gravity block duplication machine. This thing is a really simple build. To top it off, you can fully AFK any gravity block in the game, apart from scaffolding actually, because we can't put scaffolding on to pistons. Although, when we turn this on, let me just show you this right now. I'm going to turn this on, and yeah. Finally, the water sound is fixed, by the way. I have noticed that as well, which is really nice. But you can see right now, all I would have to do is go completely AFK, and I would constantly be duplicating gravity blocks. Alright, so you can see here, yeah, if I just waited for a little bit, we would duplicate a bunch of gravity blocks. All I'm going to do right now is turn this off, and then we can go and receive the stuff that we've just duped. You can see in my inventory, I've got none of those green concrete powders. And when we go through, you can see a bunch of concrete powders has been collected. And of course, some of them do sometimes go through to here, but because this is not ticking, or it's not like a ticking area, when we're, oh god, when we're through the other side, yeah, it's really hard to get them to break. So what you have to do every now and again is come through and just collect all of your items a little bit like that, a little bit like I did, and hopefully you don't get attacked by Enderman like I also did as well. Nice. That was really easy to get through the end gateway. But yeah, the next duplication glitch on the list is my very trusty gravity block duplication machine. This farm is really resource friendly and it's really simple to build. If you did want to build this farm, by the way, I'm going to put a full tutorial in the description below, so feel free to go and check that out if you want to take a look and of course build this farm. But we are now on the final dupe of today's video, so let's jump onto it. Up next, we have the Overworld chunk dupe. This is not the most reliable dupe, but you can duplicate so many items with this duplication glitch. Unfortunately, I deleted my world earlier and I had to use the backup of my world, so I don't have it set up right now. So what I'm going to do is literally set this thing up and show you how to do it. So I'm actually going to need some rockets. And I need to check that my chunk pack's on, because we are going to need to know exactly where a chunk is. Dude, why can I not find the rockets? There we go. There's some rockets. Perfect. Let me just throw that in my inventory. And yeah, we're good to go. Now, apparently, I've not got the... well, I don't know if I've got the pack on yet. Let me see. Yeah, I've got the pack on. So we can just literally build it right here. That is perfect. All we're going to want to do is simply... See that? I'm going to knock out the end of the chunk and then knock out this end of the chunk. And then I'm good to take the pack off. You just need to find the side of one chunk and make sure you know where the chunk border is. So, of course, this is its own chunk and this is its own chunk. You could even, if you really, really wanted to, something that I like to do, you just get another block like this. And, yeah, we're simply just going to fill up all of these so we know that this is a chunk border. And yeah, we are good to go with the glitch. That way you're never going to get confused and you can place everything in the exact place that you want to be placing it in. Sweet. Next, let's go ahead and place 15 chests down here like this, facing this way. And I think it's 15, so that's 1, 2, 3, 4, 14, and of course 15. On this one, we're just going to have our lever and stuff like that. Behind these chests, we're actually going to want sticky pistons. I've got some normal pistons, so let's grab some sticky pistons right now. And yeah, we're going to grab those sticky pistons. And behind each one of them, we're going to want a piston like this, alright? So 1, 2, 3, 14, and of course 15. Just going to throw that behind the chest, like so. At this point, let's go ahead and link together these. So let's put some redstone on these, like that. In fact, on this one, we're going to want a solid block. So let's just grab some solid blocks as well. We can literally just use dirt for this. It should be all right. So let's place a solid block here, like that. And then here, we're going to want a piece of redstone dust. And just throw a piece of redstone dust on that as well. Place a block on top of that redstone dust. A block here. And then inside, facing that way, we're going to want a... I think it's facing that way. We'll double check that. We can place that there. And we can get our redstone torch on the front. And then we'll know if it's working because our chests go in and out of the chunk like that. Alright? Now to get this to stop, we just want to flick that switch a little bit like that. So this is the setup. I hope everyone saw how to make it. Now unfortunately, I'm not going to fill every single one of these. Because it will take me absolutely ages. So what I'm going to do is just put one shulker box in each of these chests. We can imagine that these chests are full of shulker boxes. Of course, if you are aiming to do a huge project and you need to duplicate so many items, either this one or the regen dupe is the one for you. But yeah, like I said, I'm not going to fill them all completely full because that would take absolutely ages. I'm simply going to put one shulker box in each chest, like so. And now you can see that we've got one shulker box in each chest, a little bit like that. Sweet. Now we've gone and checked all of the items are in the chest, like we can see. What we're going to want to do is basically save the game. I'm going to save the game right now. I am going to perform this one in creative just for speed of the video. I mean, I could actually go into survival right now. It doesn't matter what I'm in right now. I've set everything up, so it's not going to adjust the speed at all. As you can see, yeah, we got everything set up. I'm going to save and quit, but not only am I going to save and quit for this one, because I have less success on this one out of all of the other ones, I'm going to copy my world, alright? Just in case, alright? I mean, bad stuff can happen using these kind of glitches, so if you have a copy, that way you're always going to be backed up, right? It doesn't really matter. So let's just go onto the copy of the world. and let's perform this duplication glitch. It's really quite a simple duplication glitch. All we need to do now is turn this on, and then we're going to go in the middle of the chest. Now, when we're in the middle of the chest, we're going to start walking backwards. We need to get to a point where we can't really see the chest, where we want to be able to see all of the chest going forward and backwards. However, we'll get to a point where we can't see the chest anymore, and this will be a good indication of when to stop. So we can't see the chest anymore. I'm going to crouch, and I'm slowly going to tap forward until I can see every single chest appear again, and of course go forward and backwards. So you see that right there? We can see that the end chests are not actually perfectly aligned. You see that? You see how we got the end chests and some of them are not like perfectly visible? That means we still need to go a little bit more forward to make sure that they're all perfectly visible, right? Like that. All right, so if I go back, you can see that some of them start going a little bit not so visible, but if we go forward, yeah, they're all perfectly visible. Basically, what we want to do this time is get into this position. Again, we're going to save and quit. Basically, if you save and quit at this point, what that's going to do is make the game remember this point in time. That means you won't have to set this thing up again, and you can just go from the save and quit point if you were to fail this glitch. Hopefully, hopefully I don't fail this. Hopefully we can do this first time. But I would like to show you it failing, just so I can show you what I mean by that save and quit thing. So what we're going to want to achieve, you might want a spyglass for this. You don't have to get a spyglass. I'm not going to do it with a spyglass. You basically want to exit out of the game when the chests are closest to you. So if we look, and we can kind of see it, I think it's when the torch goes off. So when the torch goes off, like that. I don't know if that was exactly the right timing. I mean, there's only one way to find out. We're going to jump onto the world we just exited out of right now, alright? And remember, because we did a save and quit, we actually should be in the exact same position as when we saved and quit, right? So we should be in that exact position. And you will actually know if you've duplicated the items or not, because when you load in, you can see that the chest will not be moving anymore. So I know straight away by looking at that just didn't work. So what I'm going to do is just attempt this again. But you can see that I'm in the exact same position because of that save and quit that I made. So what we're going to do is wait. And there we go. I'm going to exit out of the game. And then as soon as I've exited out of the game, we are going to jump back onto it. And then, of course, we're going to go back onto the world we just exited out of. And hopefully this time we've been able to complete the duplication glitch. Alright, again, like I said, you'll know if you have successfully completed the duplication glitch because the chest will no longer be moving anymore. You see that? If we go forward, you can see right now the chests are not moving. However, the clock is still moving. Now, sometimes you get invisible chests, and if you get invisible chests and the chests are not moving, you will have to remove all of the pistons, like I showed in my previous video. But if we just take a look in the chest, you can see that right now, oh, we made some ghost chests. So, to get rid of the ghost chest, yeah, I'm gonna have to remove all of these, alright? So, you can see right now, I'm removing them, and then they appear. Again, I've never had this exact happen to me before, so what I'm gonna have to do is kind of open all these and make them go invisible, because these are kind of like ghost blocks right now, right? And then once I've done that, I'm gonna go down the line, breaking all of these, and that's how I'll make the chest appear. It's kind of long, I know. I don't really understand why it does this. You see how it comes like that? They kind of appear once you break the piston. Don't ask. I have literally no idea why. But as soon as I've broke all the pistons, I'll show you that all of the items will have duplicated as well. It kind of turns it from a ghost block to kind of like a normal block in the game again. I have no idea why. I'm stumped, to be honest with you. Because, like, this piston right here is nowhere near this, right? So, like, if you look at it, it's kind of like magic. I did say that in the last video. It is literally kind of like magic. There we go. And now we have got two double chests. Well, not double chests, two chests. And both of them have got those boxes in that we have just duplicated. Now, if you wanted to set this duplication glitch up again, of course, you would have to put all your pistons down. And you would have to remove this first row of chests. And then you can just rinse and repeat this duplication glitch. Remember, yeah, you could get some slight different outcomes to this one. I've had some really weird stuff happen, like you just seen then. But initially, yeah, it works pretty well if you want to duplicate a bunch of items. You could even stack this up so you have loads and loads of chests if you really want to. But yeah, there we go. That is the final duplication glitch of today's video. And there we go, guys. That is all of the duplication glitches in today's video. I do hope that this helps you out in your survival worlds. Again, if you have any duplication glitches that I have missed and is not on this list, let me know in the comments below. But that is all I've got time for today. I will catch you on the next one.